Kyrix. Oh wow, the new headset does not have volume control. And this is This Week in Kyrix. Today is actually Tuesday, June 4th, 2019, and this is for the week of Wednesday, June 5th, 2019. Now, anyone who has seen This Week in Kyrix at all is familiar with the fact that I do these really late. Today I'm early, and I'm actually gonna wait a couple minutes because I am recording this with a new headset that I bought a couple days ago, a dual earphone headset, and it is really good at noise canceling, so, but it also doesn't have an on-off switch like the old ones did, or a volume control, so I'm just kind of stuck with this shit in my head. One moment. Sound, let's... Oh, like that. Okay. Oh, God, it's dark as fuck in here. Where am I? Oh, that's right, the ship. Forgot about the ship. One moment. Hopefully my voice is coming in real clear. Let me just get the door codes again. Da 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 da. All right. Oh God, that's still loud as fuck. Let's take it down to 15%. That sounds good. Okay, wow. Music all the way off. Ambient volume down to 50. Voice can stay. Alright, that's a little better for me. Anyway, it's been a week. It's been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of new acquisitions, and some stuff. I'm actually gonna pull this slightly off my right ear just so I can hear better. Yoink. So, acquisitions. This is kind of a good news, bad news situation. The good news is I have an Elgato that is a HD capture card that works with an HDMI. So with the Elgato, I am capable of recording both the Switch and the PS4. And you'll notice a great deal of hesitation as I said those words, because there's a little bit of fine print that I was unaware of with the Elgato. And that is the fact that it requires, under no uncertain terms, it requires a USB 3. Which is something that, until yesterday, I didn't know was a thing. Needless to say, none of my computer's 3 USB ports is a USB 3. So that kind of sucks a dick. As you might clearly understand. Oh, I'm about to say, did I have this? I did have this, indeed. Okay, so this is what I came here for. That thing right here is the thing I'm here for. Anything else I should concern myself with right now? Nope, just fragments and one of these. Okay. So, by sheer luck, we'll call it, I actually have a bit of an unexpected perk. And basically, the little perk is that my disability check uh, came in this month unexpectedly. No one, least of all me, was expecting that to be a thing. But it totally was, and that's pretty goddamn cool. And with that disability check, I was able to get several things that I would otherwise have to be waiting on. I have no news yet whether there will be further checks or not. If there are, that will, not that one. That will greatly simplify things, but the gist of it is, I'm going to need a new computer. I'm not replacing this one, I'm more adding to it. And not just for the Elgato thing. There's more, and I'll get into that shortly. Well, first and foremost, is the Elgato thing. I want to be able to work my Elgato. I spent $150 on it. And the Kyrix of the olden days would turn that fucker in and get his money back and just move on to plan B, which is probably some harebrained scheme that just as likely will not work. But the Kyrix of nowadays has money and the means to get more money. Were I willing to do so, it is quite simple for me to just save money and, get a new laptop or a gaming desktop. And there are several in work that... Oh, hi. Several at my work that are in my price range, as it were. So, what's going to happen is not next week, but next paycheck on the 13th, I'm going to look into what's going on with me. Like, I've got money set aside right now to go to Gatorland on the 22nd. Today is actually my day off, Tuesday. This is being recorded like 1:30 in the morning. And when I wake up, I've got some plans. I'm going to try and do some stuff with a coworker. Hopefully it'll work this time. And I'm also going to make some phone calls to Gatorland, because you have to set this shit up by phone, apparently, to arrange for my June 22nd trip with the whole trainer for a day thing, because I really want to do that. And I've got the money sitting in my savings account, just waiting for this to be up, to be a thing. I see you. There we go. And this is a must, because I need to put my rebreather on and shit. Anywho, I may have enough money right then and there to get one of the laptops that I want. Not that, you fool. I don't have the cutter. Oh shit, I do have the cutter. Well shit, let's hack our ass into here, shall we? But I am leaning more towards a laptop than a desktop, because I have enough trouble keeping the girls away from this TV without putting a desktop into it, you know? But failing that, if it comes to that, I will use... Oh, give me this, give me this. Oh, give me that too. Oh, God damn it. Failing that, I will wait until next month, see if I am in fact getting a disability check, at which point that will hook, line, and sinker pay for my new computer. Whatever I decide. Desktop, laptop, whatever. And that will ensure that I can use my Elgato and I can record all my Switch games and all my PS4 games and all the other fun shit. And in addition to other acquisitions that didn't quite pay off for me, I just tonight actually bought a brand new USB stick, a 64 gig USB stick for like 15 bucks. It was real good shit. And here, let me put the repairer back on, and this back on, and the knife in case there's more leeches. But the plan was I can use that 64 gig, which is a USB 2, USB 3 compatible, so it'll work on all of my USB ports, because I'm pretty sure the PS4 has the 3 slot. But the plan... Motherfucker. But the plan being that, hey, I'll use the USB 3 ports on the PS4 that I believe exist, and I will rapidly copy all of the Let's Plays that I have recorded on here. And that will allow me to transfer them to the computer at my own pace, start uploading shit, so that when the time comes, I'm good to go. Well, the problem is I didn't take something into account, which was the fact that the format that the thing allows, it's 2 of the 3 formats that my other ones allow. And one of the formats isn't allowed by the PS4 at all, and the other one doesn't allow for files bigger than 4 gigabytes, which all of these are. Now, I might, in the near future, change the size of my stuff, like for Star Trek, I might make it so that instead of an hour, I'm doing like half an hour or some shit. And Shantae's no problem. But other shit is very much a problem, and it's grinding my balls, you know. But anyway, I keep pausing, and I'm sorry. It's part of it's the new headset. I'm not used to being this muted while still trying to talk softly, because I'm trying to talk softly and still hear myself, and that's difficult because these are really good at canceling noise. You know what I mean? But I'm also trying to remember what the hell's up here. Well, living quarters, I don't care about those right now. Anyway, but yeah, the plan was to do that, and, well, it doesn't like the fact that my files are so big, so I basically wasted that money. Now, it's not necessarily a complete waste of money. It is still a 64 gigabyte USB stick. And believe me, I can do a lot of shit with that. And there are other things I can do, period, just in general. And like I said, all I really have to do is reduce the length of most of my videos. Like I can start knocking Star Trek and shit down to a half an hour, and so on and so forth. I just got to get shit under 4 gigs. That might not even be that big. For all I know, this is like 4.3 gigs for an hour, and I just needed to knock shit down to 45 minutes or something. It's something I got to look into. Another one that kind of didn't work out, yeah, I've been making just financial gold mines here, is I decided, because I was, you know, fucking around looking at shit, partly looking at, you know, laptops, but that put me in the electronics section, and I was thinking, hey, maybe I should get that controller dock for my Switch, which is basically an external charger for up to 4 controllers. Because why not, right? And while I was there, I noticed this weird little slip. That's the only way to describe it. It was like a weird slip of paper kind of looking thing. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And I'm thinking, oh, this has got to be some kind of a voucher or something. But no, it wasn't a voucher. It was skins for the Switch. Specifically, Pokemon skins. I'm like, well, shit, I'm a huge fan of Pokemon. I want some Pokemon skins, you know what I mean? And, I figured, what the hey, right? And later on, when I got the USB stick, I also noticed, hey, there's a screen protector. I mean, I'm paranoid about that screen. Why not, right? Oh, that fish is dead. So I bought the skins, I bought the screen protector, and I got them home and started applying them. I did everything it said. I wiped down the screen first. I used the dust collector. Put the screen protector glass on, and suddenly there's little spots in the screen where I don't know if it was fingerprints or air bubbles or what, but it just wasn't fucking having it. And I'm not pleased. And it's not the end of the world. I mean, 90% of the time, I play the game in docked mode anyway, which means it's on my TV and not on the Switch itself. And when I am playing it, it's not super noticeable. It's annoying when I do notice it, and I do know that it's there, especially if I see it while it's turned off. It's very visible then. But when the screen's active, it's not that bad. Well, the skins were troublesome to apply, but they eventually went on, and I'm mostly satisfied. There's the one on the back of the Switch itself is slightly off kilter by like fractions of degrees on the bottom, to the point where a sane person wouldn't notice them. But we've established that I'm not a sane person, so I do notice it, and it bothers me. But honestly, it's not that bad. And the final major acquisitions I made were I bought 2 new games for the Switch. I bought Monopoly because I'm obsessed with that game for some fucking reason. And I also bought Mega Man 11, intending, hey, when my Elgato gets here, I'm gonna play it. And that worked out wonderfully for me. Do I have a spare power cell? I do. Okay. Cool. Do I have a spare water? I do. Slurp. Okay, where's that cave? There's that cave. And I was gonna blind it, but I'm like, who knows when this thing will work again, so I'm just gonna play it. Which is good that I did that, because I kind of suck at the game. It'd be like Mighty Number 9 all over again. I keep forgetting how horrible I am at Mega Man games until I get like a couple hours of play under my belt. So, yeah. That pretty much does it for my acquisitions. Oh, nope, there is one more thing. On Friday, which is also my mother's birthday, and we will be stopping by there, my best friend, Reaper, and I, possibly Reaper anyway, we're still waiting on confirmation from him, but we will all be going fishing. And working at Walmart, I happen to notice that our sporting goods section carries bait. Frozen bait. Which, the place I usually buy my bait, see, usually as that one time that I bought bait, it's on the way to work, and I see no need to go to work and have this frozen ass shit just sitting around all fucking day. And by the time I'm ready to go home, it's closed. So that's a whole other problem. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's troublesome. It's immensely troublesome for me that that's a thing. But what can you fucking do about it, you know? So I'm like, hey, I get an employee discount at work. I'll buy it there. And then it occurs to me, there's different kinds of bait here. I should call my friend and see what we're getting. So what we ended up with are finger mullets, I think they're called, shucked clams, and shrimp. And then I asked him, because I mentioned if he was going to get him some bait, and he's like, no, I got no money for anything. I'm like, well, did you get new hooks? Which is an important question, because our last fishing trip basically ended because we were down to one hook left, plus what was on our poles and stuff, that I didn't basically want us to snap the poles, or snap the hooks, and then be out of hooks, you know. So I basically said, fuck it, let's call it a day. And we did. So I'm like, hey, you want me to pick up some hooks? You can come with me tomorrow, you know. Meaning today. And the plan was, hey, you come get me tomorrow. We'll go to Walmart. We'll get some new hooks. And then it occurred to me, fuck it. Tell me what you're looking for and I'll get them. So I got 2 packs of hooks on top of all that other stuff. So I've been playing video games. I need to record more Attack on Titan and more Star Trek and more other things. I really want to stick to my timetable where I start posting shit, well, not posting shit, but airing shit at the start of the year. Like New Year's Day, I want shit going back online. And right now, that's just not a thing. But if I have my way, it's gonna be. And I'm gonna have to wrestle my capture card into behaving itself soon, because I want to get Star Ocean running. I want to finish Metal Gear 5 at the very least. Get Metal Gear Mondays flowing again. I want to finish Shantae, the whole fucking thing. Get Eisen's friend to do the COCOM with me. Get that shit rolling. Get Star Trek going. Get Attack on Titan up. There's a whole bunch of shit that I need to record still. Whole bunches of it. And, like I said, the sooner the better. So, so yeah, I'm going to be, in the near future, breaking out a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm going to be getting new games, like, assuming it's still in stock, and I have no reason to believe it won't be, later today I should be getting another active coupon from Gamefly, bringing me up to $10 in coupons for just a day. And I'm going to use those coupons to take $10 off the PS4 Spider-Man game, which I will either record normally or with the Elgato, depending on if that's a game that censors cutscenes. And I'll look that up later. Also, I currently have Hitman 2 rented. I own Hitman 1 via download. And in a couple days, PlayStation Plus is going to kick me up a couple new games. And I want to see what those are, because there's always the potential that I'm going to get something awesome. Like, I enjoyed getting Conan in that other game, whose name I can't fucking remember, despite it being pretty cool. But those don't really strike me as Let's Play games. Those are more of a Kyrix have fun survival game thing, you know? So, don't expect to be seeing those anytime soon. But, like I said, there's always the potential that one of these games will be my new game that I'm going to be Let's Playing. And, the goal is to have a grand total of like 365 videos up and running. Oh, by the way, on the note of acquisitions, this one's kind of sketchy because it's not something I paid for, but it was gifted to me. One of Star's Discord friends basically got a Humble Bundle and said, hey, here's a whole bunch of games that I don't want. Star said I can put the list up here, 1 game per person. And I looked at the list, and the only thing that jumped out at me that I wanted and didn't already have was Civ 6. And really, you little fuckhead. You bit my boat. You're an asshole. But, I mentioned before there were reasons other than the Elgato for me getting a new computer. One of those is I want to play Civ 6, I want to play Chrono Trigger, I want to play half a dozen other games that I've owned on Steam that do not work. Because my specs are just weird, because this is a refurbished computer. And if I get like an up-to-date, modern-ass laptop, that won't be a thing anymore. You know what I mean? I won't have to worry about such things. I mean, I'll have new worries, but they won't be quite the same. Because this is not necessarily, you know, something built like to factory and shit. This is something someone built, put together, and put on the fucking Walmart website. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's passable, it's useful, it gets me by. It does most of the things I need it to do, but I need a computer that'll run all of my games. I need a computer that'll run my Elgato, etc., etc. And that's in the near future. How near in the future depends on a couple things. Not the least of which being, do I get another disability check before they finally cut me off for realsies? And to be fair, I wasn't expecting the one I got this month. It paid off. It got me a lot of awesome shit, but it sure wasn't expected. Oh, also, I got Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon's Trap, which is a game I've been wanting for a while. That, when my Elgato is up and running, is a thing you will see as a Let's Play, among other things. And I also got a game that was on sale that was a demo that I played called Caveman Story, I want to say. I almost said Caveman Games, but that's something completely different. In the near future, I will be doing more Nostalgia Trip and Blast for the Past shit. I am planning on re-snagging console classics and just going through the Nintendo library. I might, if I can figure out how, get the account rolling again that I used to have once upon a yesteryear, and be able to do all the console things like Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, etc., which will vastly open up my library of games to record. So I intend to do lots of little niblets here and there. It should be fun, for me at least. But yeah, I've got a lot on my plate. A lot of things I have to do. A lot of things I'm trying to do. A lot of things I want to do. A thing I almost did. Almost. I talked myself out of it for a couple reasons. But I almost got all the PlayStation Store cards for my STO players, the people who are going to do the Let's Play with me. The thing that stopped me was, A, I don't even have the two of them confirmed. I don't know yet if Sammy will play. I don't even know if she's done her practice yet that she was going to do, to see if she even likes the game. Much less if she's in. And I haven't talked to Reaper in a while to confirm that he, again, will be playing with us. So that seemed kind of overkill at this point when I could use that money for other things. And then I reminded myself that even if I dumped $300 on that, I'd still need to dump another $300 to make the Klingon shit happen, you know? I'm like, fuck it. Problems for another day, you know what I mean? So yeah, I should be good on supplies for quite some time. I have a new depth module so I can go down, so I can start doing actual things now. Like filling in some gaps on my construction tools and whatnot. I need to get a compass going, that's what I fucking need. I have a great many supplies. I've got my power cell charger, which is gonna be useful. And I think the next step in the process is to look for moon pool fragments. And then we'll just kind of go from there. You fuckerhead. Alright, so.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, I need one of these. Advanced wiring. Fuck, I don't have the rubies yet. I don't think. Don't have that yet either. Okay. Well, let's dig out some titanium. One more. The good news is if I can remember where they are, I can get rubies now. And they'll go here when I do. Okay, let's put this away. Man, I've got a lot of that now. Lithium. Diamond. And gold. So yeah. Little known fact, I didn't like Brightburn. Yeah, I know you'd never have guessed. Copper wire and a wiring kit. I'm gonna say it was 2 and 2. So, another thing about Brightburn that I hated. The scene when he discovers he's invulnerable is he's trying to start up the lawnmower. He's tugging the shit out of it, you know, like you do. Lawnmower ain't working, tug the shit out of it, you know? And, he, naturally, as you do, accidentally hurls the thing across the yard. Perfectly sensible, all things considered. Okay. And the lawnmower's, you know, sitting upside down, blade spinning like crazy. And the kid just suddenly, he's looking at it for like a minute, and he just sticks his hand in it, and the blade gets mangled all to hell. And the only thing that occurs to me is, what the fuck possessed you to do that? Keep in mind, at this point, he doesn't know he's invulnerable. Oh, I'm sure he suspects, and by the way, we don't find that out until later, that the dad says something along the lines of, he's never bled in his entire life. You know, right before he bleeds for the first time in his entire life. But that's not necessarily to say you're invulnerable. And it certainly doesn't mean, hey, you'll be fine if you stick your hand in this lawnmower blade. And it's just, yeah, if you give me the time to think, I could probably go on for a couple hours. I could go on longer than the runtime of the movie. How many ways I hate this movie. And I didn't want to hate this movie, but I fucking do. I wanted so badly to love this movie. But I can't. I just cannot bring myself to like this movie. It's a bad movie. And they should feel kind of bad for how bad the movie is. Shit. That's too much. Alright, I'm gonna get out and do this manually then. Because I want a couple of these. Not too many though, because they kind of take up a lot of space. quartz. And I gotta be careful not to stray too far. Sure, I'll take those just in case. Fortunately, I have my rebreather. Don't want to stray too far, because I will fucking drown down here. Okay, now, I don't think I'm going to find them, but what I'm looking for, obviously, are rubies. I don't think this is the right place for them. But hey, I've got these crystals. And shit, if ever you needed quartz, there's a lot of it here. Okay, there it is. But, yeah, I've now, thanks to Henri, awesome, thanks buddy, I have, for the 4th time in my life, completed a Pokedex from scratch. And I'm not sure whether I'm proud or depressed by this fact, but it's a fact. The first being Pokemon Red, the second being Pokemon, Y, the third being Pokemon Sun, and the fourth being Let's Go Eevee. Now, I'm a little curious. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna grab a lot of those. I've been trying to figure out how the fuck to make that forever. Matter of fact, we're gonna go one further. I'm not only gonna take more of them, I'm gonna take some spores. As soon as I find another deposit of them. There's some ruby. Nice. About to say, what the hell was I trying to make again? I remember. I was trying to make a power cell thingy. Nope, not fuck with any caves yet. But I've got a ruby. I think I need 2 to make this work. There's the second ruby. There's a life pod. Let's see what's in it. A treasure of some sort, no doubt. Oh, nice. Don't have one of those yet. The Cyclops or the module. Okay, these are a thing I need. I need the shit out of some of these. I didn't get the fucking shrooms yet, but I got some of the other shit that I was desperately in need of. I got rubies, so I can recharge my power cells now. And I've got gel sacks, so I can make something? I can make something with gel sacks, but I don't remember what. Alright, I just need a couple more deep shrooms. And then, oops, not that. And maybe one more gel sack to find. Not necessarily to hold on to, but definitely to find. Yeah. Loey, get down. There we go. Oh. Give me that. Oh, just like acid shrooms, huh? Okay. Fair enough. Okay, I've got good, clean batteries still. Fresh ones. The fuck just giggled at me? Oh, it's a warper. Salt, couldn't care less. Give me a gel sack. I just need one more. Just one more gel sack. I mean, I can do it another way. I'd rather have some this way, though. Well, I don't want to be too greedy, I guess. Let's just go. I know, I'm on my way.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Anything special down there? Doesn't look like it. Wait, what was that? Nothing, just a hole. Oh well. The important thing is that I got a lot of the major things that I needed. So let's just be happy with that and get on with our lives. Yeah? Okay, so if I can find that other island, which should be possible now that I have the compass. Compass makes it a whole lot easier. But yeah, I just gotta find that other island, get the exterior grow bed, and then I've got everything I need to just go on from there. Because there's lots of things I've needed forever that need the shit that I make out of those deep shrooms. And now that I can make the shit out of those deep shrooms, I'm gonna make the shit out of some deep shrooms.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, I need 2 titanium and advanced wiring kit. Loey, get down, you little brat. Well, to make an advanced wiring kit, I first need a normal one. Let's take... Hold on, it's lagging. There we go. One of those. And one of those. Alright. Gold and a computer chip. So, 3 gold, copper wire, table coral. There we go, perfect. And now I think I need more gold, don't I? Wrong. Nope, got everything. Okay. I'm gonna plop this little asshole right here for now. Oh, okay. Didn't know it was quite that easy. One more thing and I'm good to go. So we're going to put this in with the coral. Actually, we're going to put this in with the salt. Yes, the salt. This is just going to be my miscellaneous folder for the time being. And we're going to pile into this little asshole and be on our way. Oh, I forgot that was a thing. So we're just gonna flitter on over to this way. Wait, do I have the exterior grow bed? I have to know. No, I do not. And that's a problem. Wait, yes I do. Okay, cool. Hold on. Fuck it, we're gonna go back first. Because that exterior grow bed's kind of a thing. An important thing. Alright, let's get some titanium and some lead. And you'll see what I mean. Gonna need this. Gonna need these. Some titanium. And some lead. Because you know I've got lots of it to spare. Perfect. Now, we plant the good stuff. And now, I plant gel sacks. It's just that simple. See? Simple shit. And now, we'll climb in here, and we'll try and find that island so I can get the interior grow bed, and thus grow food. And now that I can go 300 meters down, I can make an honest attempt at this shit. What the fuck's on fire over here, man? The good news is if I make it there alive, oh, I see, the sea's just on fire for no reason. But yeah, if I make it there alive, there's food for me there. And if I starve, well, I know where the sea moth is, and I can try again next time. If I remember. If. And I want to say it's to the southwest. I want to say that, but I'm sure I'm wrong. Whoops. Kind of need that to see. Thank you. So yeah, hopefully within the month I will be able to have the Elgato working and start working on some more stuff. Hopefully I've gotten the lead out and started getting a lot of other shit rolling. Finishing up some Let's Plays that I started ages ago. you know, just getting my ass out of a sling and getting back to work. Speaking of work, the 4-job fiesta is coming up soon, and I, of course, will be participating, as always. And this time, as I now have an income, there's a caveat. I will be basically pledging $1 for every video I complete. So, I will be limiting my videos to a half an hour, and we're gonna see how much money I raise. Since I can't necessarily count on anyone that views to donate, because even if you guys have been donating, you, for whatever reason, have not seen fit to tell me. So... we're gonna surface so that I can repair and see where I am. Get my bearings. Facing the wrong way. Should be going this way. Yeah, if I find the place. What bit me this time? Fuck. So yeah, if I find the place, I'll intake lots of calories. Right now, not so much. Alright, we're gonna... oh, hi, reefbacks. Okay, that's a good sign. Thought I saw... yup, I'm about to say, I thought I saw a better sign. No, that's just another reefback. Okay, I do remember reefbacks being in the area. There it is. Perfect. Well, potentially, is that it? It's yup, there's trees. It's the right land. Perfect. We're gonna put a fucking beacon here. No more of this bullshit. You just find the beach. That's not the beach. Thank you, compass, because I would not have made it otherwise. I always get antsy looking for this place because A, if I cut behind the ship too soon, I'm Reaper food. And B, if I stray too far, I'm ghost food. So, yes, I know the ghost Leviathan doesn't eat people, it's a filter feeder, but the effect is the same, believe me. Either way, I'm losing a sea moth and probably dying. So, in the long run, it doesn't really matter at all. This is Island 1. Alright. Can't believe I didn't get that fucking grow bed. So disappointed in myself. Good news is it's not too hard to find the place. Might take me a couple minutes, but I should be able to do it anyway. You know, if I'd been thinking about it, the fact that those mushrooms made hydrochloric acid would have made me at least think a little bit about slashing them with a knife. Perfect. Here we go. Oh, this is an exterior grow bed. That explains a lot. The good news is... well, never mind. I was about to say, no, the good news is this plant will keep growing back. Not anymore, it won't. That's okay, because unless they had an update quote-unquote fix it, I could just keep getting more off of this, even if it's rotting by the time I plant it. I don't know why, it's just how it works. Alright, I might need to find the other one to get the other grow bed type. I think that's the case. I think that's why I didn't get that grow bed, because I didn't go up top. Right up there. Tippity, tippity, tippity top. Let's see if I can do this before I run out of time. The answer is maybe. See if I can get something a little more definite. Okay, up this way, and around, and up, and around, and up, and up, and up, and around. Yeah, this definitely was not made for recording. But it will be fun when I'm gaming. That's for damn sure. Oh, good. We'll make it. Yes. These are what I fucking needed right here. Yes, please. Oh, this is a nice toy as well. Okay, so the bad news is I didn't actually find the interior grow bed. Good news is I don't need it because I have potted plants now, and I can grow what I need with those, damn it. But I do have the observatory. And we're actually going to cut off here. See you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.